गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन यमुना तीरा वनचारी यमुना तीरा वनचारी जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव राधा माधव राधे जय गौरनिताय 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 जय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय 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 जय गौरनिताय जय प्रभुपदा 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 जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा 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 जय प्रभुपदा जय श्री श्री राधा माधवाष्ट सखी वृंद की जय, श्री श्री गौरनिताय की जय, श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा महारानी की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, समावेत भक्तवृंद की जय, गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। So Hare Krishna, welcome everyone. Rasraj Prabhu, am I allowed to remove the mask or I'll keep it on? Okay, I'm just asking because now I see the glass in front of me, so I'll keep it for some time. If I need to, I'll take it off. So I see some guests here. How many of you are visiting this temple for the first time? Okay. And is this also first time for a Hare Krishna temple that you are coming? So you are familiar with the Hare Krishna philosophy? And you are not. Okay. There's one person who is not. Okay, so welcome. Today we are actually celebrating a very important event in our tradition. The actual festival is tomorrow, so we are celebrating on both the days. So on the altar, I don't know if you are able to see there properly from where you are sitting. You see there are two deities. We don't call them statues or idols, but deities with their arms raised up in the green outfit in the front. Okay, I don't know how many of you are able to see them. Okay, very nice. So then you are facing them. On your left side, the name of the deity, he is Nityananda. He appeared 500 years ago in India, the land of Bengal. So Bengal in India, it's a very famous place, very rich in tradition and opulence and everything, particularly at that time. Many intellectuals, have come from there. It was the seat of learning for Sanskrit. There was a big university in Navadvip in those days. So Nityananda's appearance day is, according to the lunar calendar, it's tomorrow, but as I said, we are celebrating for these 2 days. So before we start, we generally recite a verse in Sanskrit or Bengali, and then we start the class. So now I am going to recite a verse from Chaitanya Bhagavata. I cannot put it up on the screen, but the words are very simple. Those who know. Yeah, if you are able to, that would be nice. So Rasraj Prabhu is putting it on the screen. I'll give you one word at a time. We can practice at time here. Should I log in into Zoom? Is that how you're going to do it?
It's online. You're saying some words.
Oh, actually, it's not online. It's on my screen, so it's okay. It's easy. So those who can repeat little Sanskrit, please repeat after me. Kripa Sindhu Bhakti Data Prabhu Balarama. Kripa Sindhu Bhakti Data Prabhu Balarama. Kripa Sindhu Bhakti Data Prabhu Balarama. Very nice. We'll do the second line similarly. Avatirna Hailadhari Nityananda Nama. Avatirna Hailadhari Nityananda Nama. Avatirna Hailadhari Nityananda Nama. Kripa Sindhu Bhakti Data Prabhu Balarama. Avatirna Hailadhari Nityananda Nama. One more time, please chant little loud. Kripa Sindhu Bhakti Data Prabhu Balarama. Avatirna Hailadhari Nityananda Nama. Translation: this is a verse from Chaitanya Bhagavata. Lord Balarama is an ocean of mercy and the bestower of devotional service. He appeared as Sri Nityananda Prabhu. So 500 years ago, who came as Nityananda Prabhu is none other than Balarama. So I will explain these things in detail after offering some prayers to our spiritual masters. Om Ajnanatimrandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langayate Girim Yat Kripatamaham Vande Shri Gurum Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Shri Krishna Chaitanyam Ishwaram. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashatya Deshatarine Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. I would also like to do the Mangalacharana prayer from Chaitanya Bhagavata. Most of you know this verse. Ajanulambita bhujau kanakavadatau Sankirtanaika pitarau kamalayatakshav Vishwambharau dvijavarau yugadharmapalau Vande jagat priyakarau karunavatarau. So as I said, we are celebrating the appearance day of Sri Nityananda Prabhu, who appeared actually in 1474. He appeared in that's better. He appeared in 1474, approximately. And the is Trayodashi, we say, right? Nityananda Trayodashi. The lunar calendar, there are 15 days. The waning moon and the waxing moon. So right now we are in the period of waxing moon. The moon gets brighter every day. And it is 13th day. Tomorrow is the 13th day. And that's when he appeared, Nityananda Prabhu. And in the month of Magha, the lunar calendar also has different months. And the month is, he appeared in Magha Masa, Nityananda Prabhu. And in this particular verse, the translation is Lord Balarama is an ocean of mercy and the bestower of devotional service. He appeared as Sri Nityananda Prabhu. Now then, it begs the question, then who is Balaram? How many of you know Krishna? Did you hear about Krishna? You haven't heard about Krishna. So Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, as described in the Vedic texts. Many traditions describe God, but the information is not there fully. Jesus Christ says, "My Father in heaven," but he doesn't give much information about the Father. Prophet Muhammad talks about Allah, but the Islamic traditions, they say we are so impure, we cannot understand actually God. The Vedic texts, however, they give information about God, His name, His activities, His pastimes, and also the spiritual planets where He resides forever. So when we say Lord Nityananda is Balaram, and when the Supreme Lord comes to this material world, it's called incarnation, avatara. So we also have our incarnations in social media platforms, right? We have different incarnations, avatar. The avatar has become an English word now. Many Sanskrit words have entered into English dictionaries. So now there are living entities and there is God. God can simultaneously be present in multiple forms as well. He can expand into multiple forms. And they are called Vishnu Tattvas, which means they are all God, but He expands into different forms. Then one may ask, why does He expand? We as living entities, we can only exchange relationships with different people at different times. At one time, you cannot be exchanging deeper relationship with everybody. So now, but God is different. We say He's omnipotent, He's omnipresent, He's all-powerful. We have so many adjectives through which we describe God. So Krishna can expand into His own swamsha, means His own forms, own different forms. And we, the living entities, are also expansions of God, but He is separated expansions. And as living entities, we are dependent on the Supreme Lord. And when we are engaged in His service, we can fully manifest our true happy nature. Just like these bulbs, right now they are glowing. Why? What is making them to glow? Just the bulb will automatically glow? Energy. So it's connected to its source. Powerhouse, electric powerhouse. It's transmitting electricity and it's glowing. So as a living entity, when we are connected with God, we fully manifest our happy, eternal nature. Full of joy, full of knowledge. So our ignorance, our miseries are because we are disconnected from God. So when we are disconnected, your light bulb may be a $1 million bulb, but it's no use if it's not connected to the source. So God comes to this material world and He also sends His messengers, sometimes like Jesus Christ, Muhammad, and many teachers in India. So sometimes He sends them, sometimes He comes directly. So 5,000 years ago, Krishna appeared. He came, He gave the Bhagavad Gita, and Krishna's brother was Balaram. So Krishna has a brother. Oh, God has a brother, and he's an older brother. Right? But the brother came from Krishna. He's an expansion of Krishna. Krishna is the source. He expanded into his elder brother. Now in the material world, the elder brother comes before the younger brother, right? But in the spiritual world, whatever we are seeing in this material world, it is there in the spiritual world, but in a perverted fashion. In the material world, everything is temporary. In the spiritual world, everything is permanent. In the material world, relationships are also temporary, but in the spiritual world, they're permanent. In the material world, happiness is temporary. In the spiritual world, it's permanent. There is no death in the spiritual world. There is no birth in the spiritual world because we exist forever. Just like God exists forever, we also exist forever. So in order to reclaim the conditioned souls, God comes. Now, there are many questions about this not answered in several traditions and scriptures. Vedic text provides all answers. Why, if there is spiritual world, why are we here? Why are we in the material world? Why did we even come here? There are so many questions. Why does God give us miseries if he's all powerful? So many questions. And they're all answered in the Vedic texts. So we came here out of our own free will. Nobody can take away free will from us. We have independence. God cannot take away our independence. He gives us freedom. After Krishna speaks the entire Bhagavad Gita, he tells Arjuna, his student, now I have given you the knowledge. You contemplate on it, you deliberate, and you do what you would like to do. That's what you can tell to grown-up kids. Little kids, you can say, if you don't do this, I'll give you a timeout or whatever. But once they're grown up, they're like, I don't care what you say. Right? So Krishna, he wants to give us knowledge. And he doesn't want to force us out of fear. If you do not engage in my service, I'm going to kill you. No. Love has to be voluntary. Right? It has to be expressed out of our free will. But that happens through education. That's the only means to develop true love for God is through proper education and understand everything properly. So in order to educate us, so Krishna came 5,000 years ago. He gave the process. Balaram also came with him. And after 5,000 years, because of time, things went bad. And then the Lord came as Buddha, one of the incarnations, because the Vedic scriptures were being misused, improperly used. He came as Buddha. And he said, first, you should practice non-violence. If you practice violence, you will not understand spirituality. Therefore, ahimso paramo dharma. He said, non-violence is the highest truth. And he stopped all the sacrifices that were being performed, which were actually not prescribed for this age. And after Buddha came Shankaracharya, one of the teachers in South India. He reestablished the Vedas, but he did not give full knowledge yet. And after that came Ramanujacharya. He established loving relationship with God, but only up to the extent of servitude. Most of the traditions, God is the master, I am the servant. That's a relationship that is expressed. God is the servant and God is the master and I am the servant. But Krishna himself came 500 years ago as Chaitanya and Balaram came as Nityananda. And they opened up a treasure house of love of God. You can be friends with God. God can be your child. God, you can have conjugal relationship also with God. I believe it's Saint Francis who says you can kiss God on the feet as a servant, on his hand as a friend, and you can kiss his lips as a lover. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm working on his feet. It's there in other traditions, but very little bit, not many details, here and there. Even the Psalms of Solomon, they talk about a blue shepherd boy dancing with the cowherd, the shepherd girls. And that's the description of Krishna. Very vague statements here and there you'll find in other traditions as well. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to give us love of God. And Nityananda Prabhu also came, but he appeared before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Nityananda Prabhu is very, very merciful, compassionate. In the form of Balaram, he was very strict. But in the form of Nityananda, he's extremely kind. Even Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also, He's extremely kind. And it was Nityananda Prabhu who would remind Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, look, you came this time not to punish anybody, but only reform them by killing their sinful tendencies. That's the only way. But how does he do that? He does it by propagating the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So Nityananda Prabhu played crucial role in this whole process. So Nityananda Prabhu appeared in a place called Ekachakra. It is also called Radha Desha. Now, Radha Desha, in that place, the Ganges doesn't flow. According to Vedic tradition, we are not supposed to live in a place where you cannot find spotted antelopes, family of deer, right? The antelopes with spots on it. If you don't find that animal, you're not supposed to live there. If there's no river, you're not supposed to live there. If there are no brahmanas, the enlightened spiritual teachers, if they are not there, we are not supposed to live in that region. So now where Nityananda Prabhu appeared, there was no river flowing. So then what does it mean? Why does Krishna himself, as his expansion, appear in a place which is not considered pious? And not only Lord Chaitanya, not Nityananda, other associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also took birth like that in different places. And also in very sinful families. According to Vedic tradition, what is considered to be a sinful family, where there is violence, killing of animals is going on, intoxication is happening. This kind of situation is not considered good and pious. So why did Chaitanya Mahaprabhu do this? Because out of causeless mercy, out of compassion, Nityananda Prabhu himself appeared in a place where the Ganges is not flowing. And Haridas Thakur, who is Lord Brahma, who is the creator of this universe, according to the instructions of God, when we say creator, he is the secondary creator. He appeared as Haridas Thakur in a Muslim family. And like this, there are many associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu who are not in pious circumstances. So what is the reason for that? The reason for that is described that it was the desire of the Lord. So we see in Bhagavatam also, it doesn't matter whether a family is pious or not. It doesn't matter whether a town is pious or not. But if there is a devotee of the Lord, then he can purify everything. In the Bhagavatam, in the first canto, first chapter, the sages of Naimisaranya, they're saying, Yatpada samshaya suta munaya prashamayanaha sadhya punantyupasprushta svardhunyapo nusevaya. Ganges water is considered to be sacred. If you take water from Ganges, put it in a bottle, even after 6 months, 1 year, it doesn't go bad. It's a fact. Even to this day, Ganges water. It's pure in terms of external situation, but it will also purify us internally, the Ganges river. So therefore, the sacred rivers, the sages always, they stayed near the sacred rivers. But one saintly person is more powerful than the sacred rivers, because you have to continuously take bath in the sacred river to become purified. But if you get association of a saintly person even once, then we are purified. So therefore, the saints are so powerful that they'll purify wherever they are. Even if they take birth in a demoniac family, they take birth where there is no spotted antelopes, there is no brahmanas. No matter what circumstance they may take birth in, they'll purify. So therefore, we are also safe. Living in Connecticut, no problem, right? If there's a temple, there are the association of devotees. And Prahlad Maharaj, he took birth in a demoniac family. His father was the biggest demon, Hiranyakashipu. He was controlling the 3 planetary systems. And this boy was a boy of 5 years old. And the father tried to kill the boy many times, but he didn't succeed. So he had his soldiers and everybody kill the boy. It didn't work. Poison him, trample him under the feet of the elephants, throw him from the peaks of the mountain, drown him in waters, put him in boiling oil. So many ways he tried to kill him, but nobody could kill him. So finally he was trying to kill this boy. And then Krishna comes as a half man, half lion. And there's a big story behind why he comes like that. And he kills him. Then the boy asks, then Krishna asks, Narasimhadev asks, what do you want? You seek a benediction from me. He says, my father was so sinful. He was always hating you. Can you please liberate him? Can you please forgive him for all his sins and liberate him? Then Narasimha says, don't worry, I already liberated him. Not only him, but 21 generations of your family. I'm going to liberate them. Why? Because they're connected to you. Because you are a pure devotee, you have taken birth in this family, even though it was a demoniac family, but this boy was a devotee, and Krishna purified his entire family. So therefore, the point is, it doesn't matter where a pure devotee takes birth. And this is what Lord Chaitanya wanted to prove. Now, in India, you may see some staunch practice of orthodox traditions where they may give higher value to all these principles that I was saying, where you take birth, which family, whether there's a river, all these things. But these do not matter. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu rejected all these things. The main thing is a person must have devotion to the Lord, and that's where that's more important. And to prove that, the very first expansion of the Lord, who is Nityananda Prabhu, he appeared in a place where Ganges did not flow, in Radha Desha. Now, when Nityananda Prabhu appeared, the demigods from the heavenly planets, they were showering flowers. Of course, this was not visible to everybody. They were so happy that Lord Nityananda has appeared. And his parents were Hadai Pandit and Padmavati Devi. Now, to have God as your child, it's not an easy thing. But they had, Nityananda Prabhu as their child, and they loved him so much. Who doesn't love God? As living entities, we have natural attraction for God. But right now we forgot. We say, I'm looking for happiness. What does it mean? I'm searching for enlightenment. I'm searching for happiness. You only search for something that you lost. That means we all have it. It's like money in a bank, but you forgot the password. We're all billionaires and trillionaires. The money is in the bank, but we forgot the password. That's the situation. So we have to revive our love for God. And when God himself appears, that love naturally comes in our heart because we have this relationship. Sometimes in movies, it show the man meets a woman, love at first sight. Oh, it looks like we are soulmates. Something has triggered. And we have that deep relationship with God. And when Nityananda is directly there, everybody was feeling attracted to him, Lord Nityananda. So the parents, they would never leave this child. And he was growing up, but he was manifesting the symptoms of a renunciant. He just wanted to leave home and go away as a monk. Now the parents figured this out, so they would never let him go. His father would always be with him. When his father goes to perform some priestly services, he would always take Nityananda with him. When he goes to fields to get vegetables and stuff, he would take the boy with him. The parents would make sure that the boy never goes out of sight. And Nityananda's parents, Nityananda took birth in a Brahmana family, in a family of priests. His father was very learned. So to their village, some monks used to visit. So one day, one monk in Sanskrit is called sannyasi, one who has renounced this world. They don't have any possessions. They don't have a house or bank balance or anything. They keep traveling, and when they are invited by some householders, then they take a meal. If they don't get a meal, no problem, they fast. They live on some fruits and roots in the forest. So this is how they live. They're always engaged in meditation on the Supreme. So one of these monks, he visits the house of Lord Nityananda. And his father invites the monk and he feeds him nice prasada. Prasada means the sanctified food. So he gives him sanctified food. And the monk takes rest. And next morning, the monk is about to leave. So they're not supposed to stay for too long in anyone's house. In the ancient times, maximum 3 days. They'll stay in one particular place. They have to keep moving. Otherwise, they may get attached to a place. So they keep moving. So in this case, he stayed for 1 day, and next day he was about to leave. And the monks, they have a right to beg for alms, to beg for charity. Nowadays, charity is something, we try to give it to everybody, but particularly the people who have a right to take charity are the monks, because they are not engaged in making money or anything. They're engaged in transcendence, and they enlighten people. They don't work for salary. So they receive whatever donations people give. So while this monk was living, he said, I want some charity. Then Hadai Pandit, father of Nityananda, sure, ask me, what can I give you? Then he said, I am traveling to different holy places. I need an assistant. I need a secretary who can be with me. Can I take your boy? Now the boy was 12 years old, Nityananda. Nityananda wanted to go out. He could not because his parents were keeping with them, and he loved his parents and the parents loved him. But he is the father of the entire world. He has a relationship with the whole world, not just one set of parents. So for the welfare of the world, he has to get out of the house. So he made this trick to bring this monk to the house. And the monk is asking now, can I take your boy with you? Now this father already made a promise, ask me what do you want, I'll give you. Now when he asked for his son, he was like, what? So now he's in a dilemma, what to do? He gave his word. And when we give a word to a monk, we must follow it. It's very important. We cannot break the promise that we make for a monk. So he discussed with his wife, this is the situation. And his wife, she's a very chaste lady. And she said, whatever you think is the best, we should do what is the right thing. And Hadai Pandit thought, what should I do? Then immediately he remembered other incidents, because he is the father of God. Of course, he's also expansion of God. Even God's father, mother, brother, they expand from him. So he remembered the pastime of Rama and Dasharatha. When sage Vishwamitra, this happened millions of years ago. And Lord Rama was also a boy, and Lakshmana was also a boy. And Vishwamitra comes and he asks, I need your son. Same situation happens. I want some charity. What do you want? I want your son to go with me. And Dasharatha, like But why do you want my son with you? Oh, because there are big demons, Rakshasas, these monsters in the forest where we are doing some fire sacrifices, religious ceremonies, and these demons are coming and creating disturbance. I want your son to go with me so that he can fight and kill them. But my son is so young boy. He cannot do it. I will come. I'll send my entire army. I'll send you thousands and millions of people to fight. He says, no, I don't want anybody. I want only your son. And this sage was very powerful. If you say no to him, he may get angry. So Dasharath is like, I don't want to send. But Dasharath had a counselor, his own priest, his own teacher. And he says, look, the person who is asking is Vishwamitra. He's very powerful. You need not worry. You can send your Lord Ram with him. He's very powerful. He will give all the training to Ram, all the weapons to him. He'll invest all his powers in Ram. You need not worry, and you should not break your promise that you have given to Vishwamitra. So Dasharath sends Lord Ram, but he actually faints. He goes unconscious by just hearing that he has to send his son, Dasharath. So it's a very difficult situation. But then he remembered that incident and he says, okay, it's my dharma. Dharma means it's my duty to do this. And he sends Nityananda with him. So Nityananda Prabhu goes to many, many places of pilgrimage. And there are many pastimes that he also performed as a child. And we have about 15 minutes. I have so much to say. I was thinking, which part should I say? So I'll probably switch to something else than what I thought of, what I wrote down here. So Nityananda Prabhu, he joins Chaitanya Mahaprabhu later, 20 years later he joins Nityananda. So Nityananda Prabhu is about 32 years old when he meets Lord Chaitanya. For 20 years, he's traveling to different places of pilgrimage. Lord Balarama also traveled to different places of pilgrimage. During the time of Mahabharata, he didn't participate in the battle. At that time, he went to different places of pilgrimage. Nityananda, for 20 years, he goes to different places of pilgrimage. And then finally, he joins Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Navadvip. And when he joins, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tells Nityananda Prabhu, you go to every house and tell them to chant Hare Krishna mantra. What is the mantra? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So this is the mantra that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says. Previously, it was not supposed to be spoken like this. This mantra was a secret. Only few people were chanting this. Only those who are in the mode of goodness, who have taken birth in a family of Brahmanas, in a particular lineage, biological birth, they were chanting it. So, but this mantra is extremely powerful, very, very powerful. It purifies our consciousness and it makes us happy. So Krishna himself came, he said, this mantra should be given to everybody. So Nityananda Prabhu, Haridas Thakur, they would go to everybody and freely give them this holy name. No charge. Of course, there's a different pastime, so that many people complained that why are you giving this mantra? Why are you chanting this mantra loudly? But Nityananda Prabhu didn't care. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu didn't care. And there was a complaint lodged against with the king. The king tried to punish them. But the first civil disobedience movement happened at that time. Millions of people marching in the streets, chanting this mantra, defying the order of the king. That this mantra is going to deliver everybody. Why should we not chant? And when the king saw these millions of people, the representative of the king, the governor saw this, he was scared. Then actually he surrendered. He had a meeting with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And then his heart also got transformed. Then he gave an order that nobody should stop chanting this Hare Krishna mantra. So therefore, till to this day, you will see on the streets, even of the United States, we go out and chant this mantra. Because that permission was given 500 years ago. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given this order. It should reach every town and village. So Nityananda Prabhu was going, and there were two drunkard brothers, Jagai and Madai. They were born in a very high class family, Brahmana family, but because of bad association, they became drunkards, women hunters, murderers, robbers, all kinds of sinful activities they were engaged in. So Nityananda Prabhu thought, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to give this to everybody. Let me give this message to these most fallen people. And he goes to them, says, hi, I'm Nityananda. What's your name? Can you chant Hare Krishna? Then they're like, get out of here. Don't you talk to me. I'll kill you. And they start chasing them. Haridas Thakur and Nityananda. So they run away. And Nityananda Prabhu makes another attempt. Next time he goes. And these brothers, they're heavily drunk. He says, chant Hare Krishna. Then this time they're drinking wine and they take that pot and they hit Nityananda Prabhu. And it hits Nityananda Prabhu and Nityananda Prabhu is bleeding. And now this is God. He's bleeding. And now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is Krishna himself, he finds out and he comes running. And he brings his Sudarshana Chakra. He calls upon his weapon, disc. And he is going to kill these offenders. And at that time, Nityananda Prabhu falls at the feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You cannot kill them. I want to deliver them. He says, but they offended you. He says, no. In this incarnation, you are not supposed to kill anybody. So Nityananda Prabhu pleads on behalf of these people to forgive, to forgive them. So Lord Chaitanya forgives them. Of course, there's more story. He forgives one brother first, but then he forgives both of them. But this is because of Nityananda Prabhu. Only by the mercy of Nityananda we can get Radha Krishna. Heno Nitai Bina Bhai, Radha Krishna Paitenai. Without the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu, we will not get Radha and Krishna. Our only hope is Nityananda Prabhu. So therefore, Nityananda Prabhu's shelter and mercy are extremely important for us. If we take shelter of Nityananda Prabhu, he will not see how many bad qualities we have. All we have to say is Gauranga, and he's happy. Jai Jana Gauranga Bhaje, Sai Mora Pranare. Whoever takes the name of Gauranga, Gauranga is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Whoever takes the name of Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that person is very dear to Nityananda Prabhu. And Nityananda Prabhu is so kind that he was okay even to be beaten. That's God himself. He's kind. The entire creation is working because of Nityananda Prabhu. He is the source of gravitational force as described in Chaitanya Charitamrita. He is the Sankarshana. Sankarshana is the one who is making sure all these universes are floating properly. He is the source of the gravitational force. And another name is Balaram, his name. He's very powerful. But that person is coming and begging us simply to chant Hare Krishna for our own benefit, so that we'll be purified and we be situated in our happy position. We are all meant to be happy. We are not meant to be miserable. But this creation is created so that this material creation, it's a source of misery. It's a temporary place. This is not our permanent place. Our permanent place is in the spiritual world. We are all eternal. We live forever. We never die, but the body dies. And Nityananda Prabhu came to remind us this. The very name Nityananda, what does it mean? What is the meaning of Nitya Ananda? Always happy. Nitya means always, eternal. Ananda means happy. That's the name Nityananda. His name itself is always happy. So he came to give us, to make us always happy. And on this day, if we take shelter of him, just Nityananda Prabhu, please give me your mercy. Please deliver us. Then on our behalf, he will petition to Chaitanya, to Krishna, and he will give us Krishna Bhakti. So I'll stop here. If there are any questions or comments, I'll take, because we have only 6 minutes left. I have much more here in front of me that I planned, but we cannot cover that now. Anyone? Are there any questions or comments? Any question is okay, particularly newcomers. I try to make it a little bit generic, but I also talked about the pastimes because that's what we're celebrating. Are there anyone online? Prabhu? Are there any comments from questions from them? So if there are no comments or questions, I will say one more thing. Nityananda Prabhu, by taking birth in that place, he's also making this point that the devotees are everywhere. They are in Western bodies, white bodies, black bodies, Chinese bodies, Indian bodies. Devotees of God are everywhere. And wherever devotees of God appear, it is very glorious. There is one verse in Sanskrit, Kulam pavitram janani kritartha vasundarava vasatishcha dhanya nrityanti sarve pitaropi tesham yesham kule vaishnavanamadheyam. In whichever family devotee of Lord Vishnu takes birth, his family, his mother, birthplace and residence become purified, and his forefathers dance in the heavens. Right? Nrityanti swarge pitaropi tesham. Even in Swarga, the ancestors are dancing in happiness. If there's a great devotee who has taken birth in any family, it doesn't matter. So we should not discriminate that this person is, from a family of, lineage. This person has taken birth in a different family. It doesn't matter. Pure devotees can take birth anywhere, and their background also could be something else. Somebody may be drunkard before, but then they may be purified and become the devotees of the Lord. So they should be given proper respect and recognition as mentioned in the scriptures. And the reason I'm saying this is in the Western world, we have many, many great devotees. Many, many great devotees. So therefore, they purify this place, and all the lands become pure by the presence of the devotees. So this is what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to prove by having different associates take birth in different places. And even when Srila Prabhupada was here, many people, became followers of Srila Prabhupada. And one day he was in the class and he was saying, some of you are associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And the rest of you, you're fortunate to be here. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's eternal associates, they are coming and participating. They're taking birth in different lands, not necessarily on the bank of Ganges or a sacred place or in a particular family. They are everywhere. And Nityananda, out of compassion, along with all these devotees who are taking birth in different families, their goal is to deliver the entire universe. That is the purpose of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Nityananda Prabhu is the leader. And he is the representative guru. He is the supreme personality of Sarvatar Godhead. And Nityananda Prabhu represents that Guru Tattva who delivers all of us. So we can pray to Lord Nityananda Prabhu. Anyone has anything? I don't want to start another topic in the next 2 minutes. I have only 2 minutes actually. Okay, if there is nothing else, maybe we'll stop here and we will have what's called Arati ceremony. The curtains will open and we'll all rise. There will be one person leading the singing and everyone else will repeat. And the newcomers, you can feel free to participate, clap, repeat, dance. You can express your joy freely, no restrictions. Okay, Srila Nityananda Prabhu ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. Yes.
There's one restriction, everyone has to wear their mask.
Yes, please express your joy with your mask on. Thank you.
About 30, 40 minutes ago. I was taking that home to get into the basement of the year. Your quarantine here in the ocean. Yes. Actually, tomorrow is 14 days. 18.
Yeah.
It's up. Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Prabhupada Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Put the board of the Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktavrinda Chaitanya Nityananda
Nityananda Ram, 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 Nityananda Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Nityananda Ram, 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 Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Shiva Jayo Jayo Gaura Chande, Arati ka shobha, Shiva Jayo Jayo Gaura Chande, Arati ka shobha, Shiva Jayo Jayo Gaura Chande, Arati ka shobha, Shiva Jayo Jayo Gaura Chande, Mame Gadadhara, Ekate Advaita Vasa Chhatradhara, Oti Ate Gaurajan, Raghunath Bhattacharya, Oti Arati kare na Brahma, Adi Deva Gane, Arati kare Nara Hari Adi kore, Shamara Dulaya, Nara Hari Adi Gori Shamara Dulaya Nara Hari Adi Gori Sanjaya Mukunda Vasu Oshadikaya Sanjaya Sanjaya Mukunda Vasu Oshadikaya Sanjaya बाजे घंटा बाजे बाजे करता माधुरा मृदंग बाजे बहुकुटी चंद्र वदन गलगे सेवाना माला 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 दे सेवाना शिवा शुकाना राधा में गदा शिवा राधा गदा शिवा भक्ति शिव जयो जयो गौरचारे आराधिक शोभा शिव जयो आराधिक शोभा जाहनावे जाजवान Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Jai Gauranga Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gauranga Bolo Gaura Hare, Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gauranga Bolo Gaura Hare, Nitai Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gauranga Bolo Gaura Hare, Patita Pavana, Patita Pavana, Patita Pavana, Patita Pavana, Patita Pavana, Gaura Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Jai Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jai Jagannath, Swami Jai Jai Jagannath, Swami Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath, Swami Jai Jagannath, Jagannath. Jai Baladev, Jai Subhadra, Jai Baladev, Jai Subhadra, Jai Baladev. Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Swami Jaya Jagannath, Sai Gaurango, Sai Gaurango, Gaurango, Sai Gaurango, Sai Gauranga Bhajo Gaura Hare, Sai Jai Sai Gauranga Bhajo Gaura Hare Sai Gauranga 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 Nityananda 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 Gauranga 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 Nityananda 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 Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Nityananda Ram Nityananda Ram Nityananda Ram Nityananda Ram Nityananda Nityananda Ram Nityananda Ram Nityananda Ram Nityananda Ram Krishna Balaram 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 Nityananda Ram 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 Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada
Jai 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 Hari Hari Bol Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hari Hari Bol.
Narasimha ki jai, Bhakta Prahlad Maharaj ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Of Connecticut. Today we are celebrating Nityananda Trayodashi. Actual Nityananda Trayodashi is tomorrow, but we are celebrating in temple today. So we have a few guests today. Whoever is coming for the first time, can you please raise your hand? We have some special guest, special gift. So Ragasandhu Prabhu, please give the gift. So these are very sacred books. Please don't keep or place on the floor, and please read these books. So Nityananda Trayodashi is tomorrow, and it's a fasting till noon. Whoever is wants to start a devotional service, it's highly recommended. And whoever is practicing Krishna consciousness or devotional service, please do fast till noon. So today we have few fee sponsors. Fee sponsor for today is $151. If anyone would like to do a fee sponsor for today, please reach out to Pyari Prabhu or me. Fee sponsor for today is $151. So Anuranga Prabhu, can we get the fee sponsor bags? We also have some special program today from the kids following. Kirtan? Yeah, okay, Mataji. So we are going to give the fee sponsor gift bags now. Yeah, I have.
Oh, you should also mention tomorrow, the actual day, there'll be Arti at 7 o'clock.
Okay, I'll come on. Maybe you can keep it. Prabhu, can you come? Okay. So for Nityananda Trayodashi tomorrow, we have special Arati at 7 p.m. and then class tomorrow. 6:30 Arati and then 7 o'clock class. And so we will start giving out the gift bags for the fee sponsors. Bags is here. So when we say, we can come and collect. First, Rasaraj Prabhu and Sevanandi family ki jai. Dulal Krishna Prabhu and Tarini Radhika Mataji ki. Yeah,
You have to write who got it, check one.
Yeah.
Don't check who doesn't get it,
Yeah.
because there's a lot more people who are not.
Yeah, yes.
But just put a check mark next to it. Okay, you need something.
Yeah. I'll note it from here. Ananda Gauranga Prabhu and Amrita Keli Mataji and family. Haribo. Haribo. Sudevi Priya Mataji and family ki jai. Okay. Amisha, Rajini and Vinal Patel family ki. Yeah. I'm just checking it. Is Amisha Patel?
This is for Sudevi Priya. She's downstairs.
Yeah. Chennaya Prabhu and Anuratha Chinta Mataji family ki. Geeta and Jagati Shah family ki. Geeta Mala Mataji and family ki. Jayarade Mataji ki. No. Vrajnandani Mataji and Madhav Ganta Prabhu and family ki jai. Ragasandhu Prabhu and Vallabhi Gopi Mataji family ki jai. Satyendra Prabhu, Preeti and Darsh family ki jai. Jill and Gary Ramos family ki jai. Manisi Mataji and Deb Prabhu family ki jai. Ganpati Govind Prabhu and Radha Preeti Mataji and family ki jai. Manish Gunjan and family ki jai. Neela Lena family and Shyam Lena family ki jai. Ras Evan Prabhu ki jai. Preeti Sneha and Ved Dhawan family ki. Damodar Prabhu and Batlochini Mataji family ki. Anand Vrindavan Prabhu and Prem Kishori Mataji family ki. Akash Patel family ki. Krishna Priya Mataji and Advaita Chandra Prabhu family ki. Jai. Mausami Mataji and Jayanta Datta family ki. Krishnan and Savitri Vaidyanathan family ki. Jai. Srinivasacarya Prabhu and Sundari Radhika Mataji and family ki. Sundar Gopinath Prabhu and Madhuri Kishori Mataji family ki. Jai. Yeah, Prabhu is here. I think he is in downstairs. Rohit Kedari Prabhu. Yeah, he's come. Sundar Gopinath Prabhu ki. Jai. Rohit Kedari Prabhu and family ki. Jai. Omia Prabhu and family ki. Jai. Sujata Bowal Mataji family ki. Jai. Sujata Mataji? Yeah, she is. Yeah, I'm good. Omia Prabhu and family. Sujata Prabhu. Sujata Mataji and family. Gerald Goldberg. Gerald Goldberg. That's all.
Say anonymous first.
Outfit sponsor. So today we have very beautiful outfit sponsor, and today sponsored by Anonymous. Ki Jai. Anonymous. Ki Jai.
I'll take for Damodar sir.
Okay. Prabhu is taking for Damodar Prabhu.
Oh, okay.
Anyone would like to sponsor for today? $151 for the sponsor. Hare Krishna. Your Prabhuji, your name? Sai Prakash? Sai Pratap.
Yeah, I brought check or you want me to transfer?
Yeah, that's fine. You can get. Sai Pratap family ki jai. I'll light it. Yeah, I'll light it. They have program. Yeah. Yeah, they can.
Who is leading? You are leading?
Testing. Hello. 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 It's on. I was messing with people. Here. Mataji, can you put this back? Hare Krishna everyone, now we'll be singing the bhajan Nadia Godume Nityananda Mahajan by Bhakti Vinod Thakur, and it's in the book Gitavali. Nadia Godume Nityananda Mahajan, Nadia Godume Nityananda Mahajan, Patiya Chena Mahata Jivera Karan, Patiya Chena Mahata Jivera Karan, श्रद्धावान जान है, श्रद्धावान जान है, प्रभु राजाने भाई मांगिए भिक्षा, प्रभु राजाने भाई मांगे भिक्षा, बोलो कृष्ण भजो कृष्ण करो कृष्ण शिक्षा, बोलो कृष्ण भजो कृष्ण करो कृष्ण शिक्षा, अपराध शून्य होए लोहो कृष्ण नाम, अपराध शून्य होए लोहो कृष्ण नाम, कृष्ण माता कृष्ण पिता कृष्ण दाना प्राण, कृष्ण माता कृष्ण पिता कृष्ण दाना प्राण, कृष्णेरा संसार करो छादिया नचार, कृष्णेरा संसार करो छादिया नचार, जीवितो ये कृष्ण नाम सर्वधर्म सार, जीवितो ये कृष्ण नाम सार, नादिया गोदुमे नित्यानंद महाजान, नादिया गोदुमे नित्यानंद महाजान, भतिया चेना महत जीवेरा करान, भतिया चेना महत जीवेरा करान, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Nitai Gaura Haribo, 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 Nitai Gaura Haribo. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Kirtan Yajna ki jai. Alright, we will read the translation now. Okay. In the land of Nadia, on the island of Godruma, the magnanimous Lord Nityananda has opened up the marketplace of the holy name, meant for the deliverance of all fallen souls.
O people of faith, by the order of Lord Gauranga, O brothers, I beg these three requests of you. Chant Krishna, worship Krishna, and teach others.
Be careful to remain offenses. Just take the holy name of Lord Krishna. Krishna is your mother. Krishna is your father. Krishna is the pleasure of your life.
Giving up all sinful activities, carry on your worldly duties only in relation to Lord Krishna. The showing of compassion to other souls by loudly chanting the holy name of Krishna is the essence of all forms of religion. Nityananda Trayodashi ki jai. Shri Prabhupada ki jai.
A big Haribol to the Sunday School Kids Tea. Jai. Haribol. So, understand
What up?
there are a few announcements, so we request you to, you all to give phone number to Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, everyone.
Contact Srinivasacarya outside of this our congregation. We communicate all our upcoming programs, any special events. So please share your contact. So now everyone can come, close and take darshan, and then there is a go boxes outside Prasharam, and we can collect it. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Table?